What's up YouTube, it's a Twisted here bringing a new upload, this time of an A50 game I had last night on obviously Fisherman's Bay. Now this game is mainly aimed at new players and it is not so much the performance I did in the game, i.e. the score. This is a game to show you a trick stroke tip that you might not be aware of, which is called side scraping. Now the art of side scraping is positioning the flanks of your vehicle so they will take the impact, not the front, i.e. as a German A50, hiding the lower glacis and presenting only the flank of your vehicle in angles such as a very obtuse angle such as that, so that any shells hitting it will be deflected. Now this can be done on any vehicle, however I would suggest not doing it on French vehicles as their armour is extremely thin and is likely to get overmatched. That being said, you'll see in a moment I end up going up against A50M and the Tier 10 pattern, the M48 pattern, and I come out victorious. Now I didn't do all the damage myself, artillery helped us out with the A50M, but the M48 pattern I took care of on my own, whilst he just kept pumping shells at me, which I would have assumed he would have known better than to do that, but obviously I'm guessing side scrape must be quite a rare thing. Now you'll see here, this is where I'm about to side scrape. Now if you watch carefully what I'm doing, I'm hiding below a glacis from the enemy whilst trying to present as an obtuse an angle as possible. There we go, so anybody shooting at me is going to have a hard time hitting. Now yes, as you can see I got hit there, but that was APCR, as you can see in the bottom left, which didn't really I wasn't really expecting to survive it anyways, as you know I'm in a medium tank, an A50, not a heavy tank, and my side armour is only 80mm. However, you'll see in a moment that I do succeed quite well against the pattern. Now I won't lie, I do take quite a lot of hits. The ST1 kind of causes us a bit of problems here by not allowing us to side scrape correctly. However, I still hold my own against them, and it turns out to be quite a nice fight between the pair of us. And it does go on for quite a bit, but if you see what I mean in a minute. Now, like I said, I will take damage, as it will go through me tracks and still do damage. However, a lot of the shells ricochet, like that one there, that penetrated, but my angle's a bit too extreme, so I reverse back, drive forwards back into cover, leaving just the side of the vehicle, the rear left side of the vehicle out. Now the pattern's not stupid. He's not going to take a shot into that part because he knows all he's going to do is track us. However, when I reverse back out, give him an even shallower angle, he hit us in the front this time. Yet again, my own fault. But you can see he's hit us just behind. He hit us in the track, hence my track came off. But there's the first bounce. See, shallow angle, shell can't get a flat surface to penetrate, and he ricochets. Now he can perfectly knock the tracks off of this thing. It's not unexpected, to be honest with you, but still, there we go. He's damaged the tracks, did no damage to us whatsoever. That's a Tier 10 tank as well, mind, Tier 10 medium. Now I'm blind firing at him because he hasn't seemed to move too much. And this is also a note. If you've known it as an enemy in that location, you've got eyes on that location, and you think the enemy is still there, fire. And there we go, bounced another shot. Now, as I was saying about the blind firing, if you know there's an enemy there and you haven't seen him move, by all means, shoot. They might still be there, as you'll see in a minute. He bounces again, I missed him, evidently, but how many hits have I received now from Tier 10 pattern? And I'm still on about 2/3 health. I'm not surprised at that, to be honest with you, with side scraping. But I keep blind firing. Now either I'm missing or I'm bouncing. As you can see, he's not lit up, so I don't really know, to be honest. So take a line up for another shot. Wait, fire, and he's being killed. He didn't move. So there's another tip: blind fire if you know the enemy's in a said location. This can, against poor players that don't like to move, result in a score. And of course, the obligatory, I say teasing. I wasn't really rubbing his nose in it, but he should have known better. I should have really, as a tier 10 tank, known what I was attempting to achieve, as German tanks are quite good at side scraping. In fact, quite a lot of times must side scrape to prevent the lower glacis being punctured. Sorry about that, my dog's now decided to jump up on my lap, so anyways quite a bit, so he can whinge you and kick in the nuts, and it does quite hurt. So anyways, to summarise the end of the game up, as you can see I moved around to help with A100 out against the IS-7 and T-57 Heavy. But the main aim, like I said, of this video is to try and show the new players, or players with not very much experience, just what exactly side scraping is. I mean, as you can see here, I'm now just moving out to try and flank them. But that's the benefit of side scraping. As you can see, ricochets. I've got ricochets all over the side of my vehicle whilst I'm still at 2/3 health. Yet I done, as you can see, 1975 damage to an M48 Patton, while he did 432 to me, and I remained emerged victorious. So this is a technique you can use with most tanks. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend it with the French because their armour is very thin and the shells, it's quite easy to overmatch the armour with a certain calibre shell. If you're not sure what overmatching is, if you check the link in the description, I'll post a link up there to the actual characteristics and workings, mechanics, of how the overmatching works within the game. It is quite an important feature to note, so it is worth doing it. As you can see, there's the AMX 3090 screaming out hacks. Well, in case you weren't aware, there is no such thing as hacking in World of Tanks. It's all done server side, not client side, so hacking, what you can do, is extremely limited, and there is no such thing to such an extent. But there we go, another benefit of the E50. Very good upper glacis. I believe it's 300mm effective if angled correctly. However, the lower glacis is so small, it doesn't really matter. That time we just went straight to the side of us, which doesn't really matter. But anyways, as I said, hopefully you might start using side scraping techniques in your own games, as it will help you survive, especially if you're in a German tank. Things such as A100s, A75s, Mausers, once they are side scraping correctly in an urban environment such as Fisherman's Bay side or Himmelsdorf, they become extremely difficult because the main weak spot on the German hidden is the lower glacis, and they hide them very well. So once again, this is a Twisted. Thanks for watching and good night.